All right, Tennessee, Florida. Tennessee 6.5-point road favorites, 57.5 the total in this game. I'm a little bit surprised that Tennessee is less than a touchdown road favorite in this game, because they were favored on the last year against Florida, albeit it was at home by double digits, 11.5. They only won that game by 5 against Florida last year. They did struggle to contain Florida's offense in that game, but can Graham Mertz, hurt you in this game? I do think you'll see points. The one thing about this game here is I think Tennessee can score with Joe Milton. I don't think Joe Milton is this huge, massive drop off from Hendon Hooker. Yeah, obviously Hendon Hooker is probably still the better QB, but Joe Milton's been in this system long enough. He's got some mobility. He's not as accurate, I think, throwing the ball, but he's still been more than good enough. They score 49 in the win against Virginia, 30 last week against Austin Peay, 49-7 for Florida against McNeese State, bouncing back from that really, really bad game for them against Utah. Remember, Utah with Bryson Barnes at quarterback, again, backup because Cam Rising was hurt. They lose 24-11 at Utah. That game where I said Florida's getting all this money, it's an overreaction. It's to the point it got ridiculous that Utah was laying as low as 4.5 in that game, and they got the job done against Florida. I still don't love the direction of this Florida program. I ain't looking to take them here, even as a home dog. Certainly, I probably will bet Tennessee for a little something here, -6.5, as long as that number stays in place. Certainly can agree with this total as well, over the total. I think we'll see some points scored in this game, 57.5, 58. Not convinced this Florida defense is as good. Last year, we certainly saw it wasn't as good. This year, they played Utah with a number 2 quarterback, QB2, Barnes, and they still gave up 24 points and had a hard time getting off the field. And McNeese State, you can't take anything from that. I think Florida, and the one thing about Mertz, he did show some ability to make some throws. It was a little bad, a little good, but at least he wasn't inept completely in the Utah game like we saw so often against Wisconsin when he was the quarterback there. So, and again, he's probably got a little bit better in terms of athletes around him compared to some of those receivers he had to work with at Wisconsin. So I think this game probably can get over the total, and Tennessee or nothing for me from a side perspective. I'm still fairly anti-Florida until they prove that they can play and beat someone good. What do you think here, Con?
Yeah, the train rolling in there, Vanna? You got a train by you? Is that a train?
No.
Oh, it sounded like a train coming in.
Trains in your head, maybe. Not here.
No, it was like, ee! I don't know what that was. It sounds like you're stopping on the rails. Yeah, this one is here. Graham Mertz. If I can trust him, and I don't know if I can. I do think Tennessee's better. But we start creeping more. I'm getting more than a touchdown. I might look to back Florida. I just think they have too many athletes, and I think they can hang around. If this was the field goal, you'd think you look Tennessee down that low. It's not easy here. And we've seen maybe the SEC, they've had a few losses, some tough games. They've just dominated college football. But, yeah, Milton's pretty good. I have to give it that. And his name's a little more simple than Hendon Hooker there, too. But I think he gets the job done. I just think Florida could maybe hang in here.